Hello, Abuja, and welcome to your favorite program, Abuja Today on AGTV. I'm your very own host, Jethro Ilya. On the program today, we have a guest in the studio that will be talking to us about, of course, the plight of the FCT people and their aspiration, even as they prepare for 2023 general election to vote for their president, Senate, and House of Representative members. That is the House of Reps Abuja as Amac and Bwari Federal Constituency, Abuja South Federal Constituency, and the only senator they have in the FCT. And to do that, we have Honorable Joel Danlami. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yes, you are the candidate of the Accord Party for Amac and Bwari come 2023. Tell us about it.
Thank you very much. I want to appreciate you for bringing me to your studio, and then I'm not taking it for granted. Yes, I'm the candidate, just like you have said. Honorable Danlami Joel, candidate House of Representative, Amac and Bwari Federal Constituency. Yes, when the bill of Not Too Young to Run was passed, and most of us who are the youth who have political ambitions, passionate for the people, those of us that were called into politics, seeking for political party to flag up our ambitions. And then you and I knew it was very difficult for us to access two political parties, which are the popular parties.
The major
Political
parties,
parties.
APC and PDP.
Yeah. And that alone, they have made it difficult for people like us to...
When you say make it difficult, how do you mean?
Yeah, the financial implication.
Financial implications, okay? Maybe
I think the
tell us more about
the
it.
APC ticket was sold for 10 million naira for
Okay.
House of Representative. Though there was a platform for the youth, but my age bracket was above that platform for the youth.
Okay.
So I was asked to pay my complete nomination fee, which was 10 million naira.
Okay.
And with that, I was supposed to finance some primary elections. And then I was told I was going to see the delegate one after another, which I know the involvement. You know, they sell their tickets. They sell. They don't-
As alleged by
Yes.
you.
No, they sell. Everybody knows.
As alleged by you. Not everybody. Not. I don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
I don't know that. I'm not a politician,
Meaning,
so I don't know.
meaning you have not been in Nigeria. You
No,
are not in Nigeria
I'm not
when we
a
had our...
politician.
You're not,
So
okay,
I
you're
don't,
not
so
politician,
I don't
okay.
know.
But you're a media person.
I'm a journalist.
You
I only
aware
cover
that
this
you
event.
heard what happened in the Eagle Square now, during the last
Yes.
primary election, president primary election now.
Yes, but
You saw how people were going back home with bags of money.
yes, that is for me. From what I observe, it has become a norm for political parties.
Political parties to do.
So,
And
this, will you call it is a selling of the ticket, or it's a process?
no, it's not. It's not a process. It's selling. They sell.
No, that is how you call it.
That's how I call it. They sell.
That is how you call
PDP
it.
did the same thing. So
Okay.
people like us actually found it very difficult to run through those political platforms because the financial implications, was too so rigorous for us, for people like us. So we had to look for smaller parties. It's not that they are new parties; they are just smaller parties. And so I was able
And
to.
you call them smaller parties. If you know that these are smaller parties, what gives you the confidence of winning, knowing
Because-
fully well that they are smaller parties?
Yes, because the narrative have changed.
Okay, when you say narrative, what do you mean?
People are not ignorant of what they have passed through for the past 7 years. So they are ready to select their leader, not to vote their
Try
leader.
to sit up.
All right.
Okay.
They are ready to carefully select their leader, regardless of political parties.
Will you say the newly electoral act has been signed into law?
Yes.
Has the role to play in this your assertion of people are now aware to carefully select their leaders?
Yes, to play a very key role for people like us.
How do you see that?
How do you say that? One of the things that will help us, people like us, is that when the electronics voting was signed into law, so we believe that there will be free and fair elections. And so we that have supporters from the youth angle and the women angle, our vote can count because we have a proof that our vote will be electronically transmitted.
Is
And
that
so
what it entails in the newly signed electoral act?
Yes.
Okay, now talking about this new electoral act that's been signed into law. Of course, there have been 1 or 2 elections since that was done, right?
Yes.
Would you say that this has been proven that it will work?
Yes, it has been proven to work.
How confident are you that this new electoral act signed into law would give Nigeria safe landing?
It has reduced snatching of ballot paper.
Okay.
Once ballot boxes. I mean, sorry.
Okay.
And then it has give room for transparency of elections. There is this form, is it form C? I don't know those names of those.
Okay.
Where if other political parties are not available in the terms of election, other parties can share the form and then sign whatever. I think that has not that has been
Put
put,
we.
put away. So there's
Okay.
nothing like that from C whatever that if there are remaining ballot papers, we can equally share it
Share it.
among ourselves and so
Okay.
that so electronically now had no
Okay.
cut away those,
Let's talk about the impact of this coming election
okay.
on the people of the FCT. Previously, for years now,
Mm,
we've seen protests by the indigenes of the FCT, as they call themselves,
yeah.
over what they describe as marginalization,
Mm,
non-inclusion in the scheme of things in the country Nigeria.
mm.
How would you say that this your aspiration would, let's say, give aid to this agitation and, of course, bring their aspiration to reality?
Yes. Seriously speaking, I've been in fights. I'm one of the youth that have been in fights for the victory of our communities, especially FCT at large. I've been part of FT coalition for a long time ago. And then, like my father always said, you can't be doing one thing for 10 years and you expect the same result,
Or different
a
results?
different result. So, in other words, you need to do another thing different to get another result.
Okay.
One, I'm not affiliated to PDP. I've not contested election before. This is my first time.
Okay.
I'm not affiliated to APC.
Okay.
Understand? So I don't know any APC. I don't know any PDP.
Okay.
I'm a fresh breach, isn't
Okay.
it? And then this vision is not that I just woke up overnight and then look at it because I want to enrich myself. So I want to join politics. It's a call.
Okay.
It's a call.
When you say call,
Uh,
by who?
God called me.
Or God called
I
you
had
into
this call.
politics?
Yes, I had this call
Okay.
last year.
Like God calls pastors, eh?
Yes, like God called pastor.
Would you say there are politicians who are called by God
There are
specifically?
yes, there are people who
And
are called.
are you part of those who are
Yes,
called
yes,
specifically?
yes. I've been in ministry for 8 years as
Oh,
a
you're a
pastoral
pastor?
assistant. Yes, in
Okay.
Living Faith Church.
Okay.
So during one of our Shiloh last year, 2021, I had the call, the body, even though I have the symptoms of contesting election, but it was not clear until the prophecy came clearly for me to run, to aspire. So I
Okay.
key into it. So
Okay.
from this period of time, I've seen the hand of God.
Okay, let's leave that for another
Alright,
day.
okay.
Meanwhile, continuation of our discussion for the aspiration of the FCT people.
Yeah.
How would your House of Reps ticket or victory impact the FCT people?
Okay.
Looking at the fact that most of their challenges
Our
are
bills.
constitutional,
Mm.
how will this uh, bring to reality
Yes,
the aspirations?
representing our people in FCT, we have only 2 slots for House of Representatives
Yes,
and then 1 slot for Senator.
yes.
Most of our bills were rejected. They were passed by the senators. Our senators and the House of Rep we are fighting for.
For
I
Senate
think
or
the only
for House of Reps?
for the House of Rep and the
Yes.
Senate also.
For the House of
For the
Reps.
House of Rep also. I think the only bill that was passed was the Abuja Polytechnic in
Look, a lot of other bills have been passed.
passed, but the recent one that
The
is there was
FCT
a
University
pressing
of Science and Technology
has
has
that,
been
that, no,
passed.
that one has been existing for long now.
Sponsored
It's
by
just that-
Senator Philip Tenoma Aduda.
Yes,
And then the Abuja Polytechnic Orozo, sponsored by Philip Aduda again,
no,
has been passed.
that's one for the University of Abuja Abaji.
Yes.
That was, it was during President Goodluck regime that most of these federal universities were approved.
Yes, but
They are
somebody
approved.
sponsored the bill.
Yeah, somebody
Senator
sponsored
Philip
the bill.
Aduda
Yes, and
Okay.
then the delay is not from the senator. The delay is from the minister
of the FCT.
of the FCT.
Now,
So
talking
these
about
are some of those things
Okay.
you can use your office to fight to ensure that the academics session of that university kickstarts, because other universities are already graduating students
Okay.
of whom you will approve at the same time. So what is the delay?
Okay. Would you
And
say
now-
that
so
your,
if there is anything
your,
that-
your coming to the House of Reps will
yes,
have a bearing on that?
yes, like what I told my chief in Bwari was that I'm this kind of person that I will be open to people. Understand? And then why I said I'm not affiliated to the both parties is that because I want to break the monopoly. There are some certain things we don't know because we've been marginalized, isn't it?
Okay.
Yes. So that monopoly, the bond has been so strong. So if somebody eventually enter their middle, at least the person can come out and say, okay, these are the cause of this delay, These are the concerns because
Okay.
we might not know because it's only one political party that is ruling FCT. So whatever this
Not
person say,
one, two.
two political
The
parties. No, I'm
PDP and the
talking of
APC.
the National Assembly.
Okay.
The representative in National Assembly.
Okay.
It's just one political party.
Yes,
The
PDP.
senator and the two House of Rep from PDP. So whatever they say, we agree. But if somebody like me that is not affiliated to anybody, I don't know them, they don't know me. Understand? I've not met them one on one. So if eventually I'm in their middle, I could come up publicly and say, okay, this is this
What it is.
what it is.
Now-
But now whatever they tell us is what we accept.
Now you're saying that
uh,
this is your first time of contesting election.
Yes.
Does this put in you a level of fear as to whether or not you will win?
No, I don't have any fear. I don't have any fear. Because
Bear in mind, you've
no,
not contested before.
Yes, I've not contested.
Okay.
I have seen the handwritten and I've seen the symptom, I've seen the sign. I have chances of winning. Why? Because people are yearning
What
for
are your
change.
chances of winning?
People are yearning for change. They are tired. They want
But we
to
had
change.
this. We had this slogan changed in
yes,
2014-15, and yet we're still here.
Yes, because the youth they were sleeping, but we are woken up from our slumber.
Is there any sign to that fact that the youth,
You could
the Nigerian
actually
youth have
see
woken
the
up?
level of people who went to register voters card now. I was in this thing yesterday in Amac now. Come and see the level of people who came to collect their PVC card. They almost broke the gate of the, even in Bwari, the 7,000 Bwari.
But this is a challenge.
Yes.
They almost broke the gate.
Yes.
Winning election is not by kitty katakata, as some
They are,
people will say.
they are craving to get their voter card because they are
No,
power.
but it should be
they've
coordinated.
not been actually voting. I've had interaction with some of you. They said actually we've not been voting. Sometimes when you go to like the last time I monitor election in the area council election in Bwari, I think the only people that came out were the indigenous people of the state that came. So the residents actually don't actually come out to vote to support.
Okay.
Yes, but this time around, so I've been having some conversation, interaction with them. They've woken up. They actually want change. They are tired. You know, they said they will not allow what they have suffered now to affect their children, and they will not be ignorances of what they are facing now. And then just for 5 kg of gari and 5,000 naira to sow their questions again and their destiny. So you could see the rejections of all this thing. That is why there is no money. You can see that money is not circulating because people don't even want their money again. Understand?
People don't want their money.
They don't want
Whose money? Let me ask.
Yes, the people who have put us in this mess. You know what they do is that they have studied us. Our mindset was truncated before. Our mind was transfigured. No, they were used to us that after 4 years they know what to do to get what they want. So what they do, they just minority people will just marginalize the majority. During this festive time, they will come out with resources and order, make people happy, put food on their table just to get what they want. And after another 4 years again, and then me, one of the things I will do is that I will make myself. You see, you people will not look for me. I'll be the one looking for you people, because I know the importance of the citizen. Without you, there can't be a senator. Without you, there can't be a House of Rep. So how will you now vote for me and you not looking for me? I should be the one looking for you because you brought me to power.
But we've heard these things before.
That's what I'm telling you. The narrative will change. You start from here.
I mean, we've heard people talk like you're talking right now.
Me, I have passion.
They tell us they have passion.
They have passion, and my question will not allow me to sleep.
They also tell us they have conscience.
If I fail from my promises, my question will allow me to sleep. I told you, I want to make a difference. In fact, one of the things I told my chief is that one of the things I will be doing is that I will bring what we have to the table for the two communities, Abuja and Bwari. This is what they gave us. I will be paid. My salary is enough to take care of me and my family. So why will I eat people's resources? What is meant for the people? In fact, one of the things I will be doing is that
what you are saying is critical.
Yes, I will call all the traditional rulers, the religious rulers of our communities, and say this is what they gave us for our constituents. I will do that.
Would you rather listen to my advice, not to make promises that may not be fulfilled?
It's not difficult for me. Like I told you, I'm a religious person.
There before.
I've not been there before. I have been privileged to serve in a church of 3,000 capacity.
Okay.
Yes. So I have.
But Amac and Bwari is not 3,000 capacity.
That's what I'm telling you. But with the little leadership I have held to some certain position in the spiritual, I discovered that most of the things are supposed to be learned from the spiritual background and then be impacted, be a witness to some of these things among the political elite.
Okay.
So
moving
with
forward,
that, I have learned, like the skill I've learned from Daniel. So that alone, I can be able to withstand every hit in any political setting.
do your party have a presidential candidate?
Yes, we have.
Who is he?
Professor Christopher Imolumen. a youth also.
Talking about
Mm.
FCT people and their plight, has there been an interface with him? Because we recently covered an interactive session with the PDP's
Yes.
candidate of
Yes.
the PDP president
Yes.
candidate.
Yes, we have a plan. What we are doing is that we actually don't want to run into other people's campaign programs like the PDP and APC. So we actually stayed back to allow them finish.
What is your stand?
Yeah, we are starting by
I
January.
mean, for the candidate of your party, come 2023 presidential candidate,
Yes.
as to what the people of the FCT needs.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. We have not actually met with the traditional rulers. We have that on ground already.
But election is in few
It doesn't
months.
mean we have January and February. That's why we've never started our national campaign. We are kickstarting by January. Hopefully, we've just set up the committee recently. We don't actually. Our intention was that we didn't actually want to run into other people's affairs, so we allow them to go. So we are starting by January. We still have time, January to February, and I assure you, I will be the one coordinating FCT on his behalf. So all these things we have them on ground. So I've told him already. I've gone around the communities. I've gathered all our challenges, even other bills and other things that we need.
Okay, talking about FCT people and then of course 2023 generally, what should FCT people, both resident and natives, be looking at for when people come to seek for their vote? What should they be bargaining for?
Now,
in your point.
yes, the FCT residents, what you'll be looking out for is that carefully look at our antecedents as individual. Aside from the sitting House of Rep, I think I'm one of the indigenous cities also contesting. It's just like, for instance, you are the owner of this organization, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, if 10 people are applying for this job, you carefully look at their CVs and look at their capacity to deliver. There will be an interview. Please look at us. Carefully examine us. Carefully ask questions. Who are these people who want to represent us? Aside from me and the other person, I think there are about 14 people contesting for this seat in Amac. There are other political parties who are actually running for this seat. But then, who are these persons? What do we actually need? Do we need a change? Or do we still want to continue with this same kind of people? Now, if there's another person, carefully select, because representation make an impact in governance. You know what people do, the mistake we make, we've been going with one political party. And the popularity of a party has affected our representation as a state. So this time around, we are saying, please, go around, look carefully, who are these people running? What can this person offer? What can this person do? Or what had this person done before?
Okay.
Before you can vote for this person, don't just vote because he's a PDP member, he's an APC member, he's a popular member, he's a Bwari man. No, that is the reason why we've been voting carelessly. But this time around, we have options to carefully select our leader who can represent us. And now I'm a youth. At my peak. Most of them, they are at their declining age. I'm at my peak. You know, most of the times, okay, you are a youth. If something happen in community, they say look for who? People of able capacity who can carry load. There's no way that I can carry now. I'm still strong. I'm at the age of my peak, and this is the time I can serve in every capacity. Okay. Day, come, night, anytime you call on me. So I still have the strength, I still have the mind, I have the capacity, I have the passion as an educationist to impart on our people.
All right.
So I think.
Thank you.
I think I have what it takes.
Thank you, Honorable Joel Danlami, for coming on the program Abuja today, and you've heard from him.
Thank you very much.
Of course, it's not left for you Nigerians, Abuja people, to decide who represents you come 2023. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
We hope to have you again and again.
I will.
I'm Jethro Elia. Bye for now.